Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Of course, my name is Nick, and here we do talk toys, pop culture, and or general nerddom of all kinds. And sometimes, just sometimes, in the case of this video, we do talk a little bit about other subjects. What are we talking about today? Of course, we're talking about Spawn of Scarefest. We're a couple of weeks removed from that, and I did get to do media there, as you can see over here. So I did get to go in there and film and do some things and interview some people. We even picked up a little bit of a haul and met some celebrities. So if that kind of thing is your thing, or any other thing on that channel is your kind of thing, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell for me so you know when I post more. That way you know when there's something coming down the pipe, and there is always something coming down the pipe on this channel, guys. Always. And we are on the quest for 10,000 subscribers. So we're getting there. We're getting close to 7 now. So if you guys could subscribe for me, that'd be great. But without further ado, let's punch in and talk Spawn of Scarefest. Now that you guys have a little bit of the vibe of Spawn of Scarefest, as it is a hotel show, and you've seen the really nice floor setup they have, let's go ahead and do some interviews. We caught up with our friend Adrian, of course, and she's in charge of a lot of the ins and outs of Spawn of Scarefest, and she'll be able to tell you a little bit more about the show, as this is the first one, so let's check that out.
So our first Spawn of Scarefest, the talks of it were actually like 5 or 6 years ago, and we traveled to a lot of hotels, a lot of different conventions, and we love the vibe of hotel shows. Convention centers, they have a lot of great things, a lot of great features, but being in a hotel, you just have so many more possibilities. Do you want to get in on this? Come on. So Spawn really is kind of built out of the love for the community, getting to hang out, spend more time outside of the show floor with some cool events, you know, just getting to spend time with each other.
So I've noticed that they've split off Comic-Con into 2 different ones.
Yep.
So is Spawn of Scarefest going to be an annual thing, or how are you going to play it off?
Scarefest weekend.
Scarefest, yeah.
So that's a really good question, and that is a question we've been asking ourselves for the last couple of months, because you get into this routine of, this time of year we do this time of year we do that, and now you have this whole other beast kind of thrown into the mix. So we really want to continue to do Spawn every year. We have a lot of things that we've got to talk about and like figure out how to make it work for everybody, but yes, we really hope that we can make this every year thing as well, and just kind of fold it into the schedule with things we do for weekend.
So next is Comic Con, correct?
Yep.
The one in September?
Yep.
And then we have Scarefest in October.
Yep.
So is there anything else planned that we need to know about? Or?
So we're really excited to check out Comic-Con's new show in September, and then I don't know if they're going to be as big as their March show or not, but we're really looking forward to it. And then, yeah, right into weekend. I think that's all we've got going on in Lexington, but we'll definitely keep you guys posted if we've got more.
Well, we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Of course, for you figure collectors out there, we have an interview with our friends at Horrorscapes. They create 6-scale figure dioramas, and you'll see a little bit about that here in just a moment.
So tell us who you are and a little bit about what you do.
Horrorscapes, I do dioramas for 6-scale figures, hot toys, sideshows, Trick or Treat Studios, just dioramas. They're all I do is 6-scale. What else you want to know?
Do you do them all handmade?
Yeah, everything's handmade. All of this wood, I don't 3D print anything. Everything is all this wood. I hand cut all this wood, place all this grass. Everything is, I use a foam core board and basswood. Hand paint everything. I have lights that I source. Every one of them have lights. Weathering. The figures are the only things that I don't make. Depending on which sizes that you like. I actually cater these to IKEA makes a glass shelf. It's a detail shelf that I actually cater these to because they fit right inside. So I know a lot of people like to have their glass shelves. So I pretty much try to keep these within that spec, so they can stick them right in there. Look great. Everybody loves them. They love them.
Do you have an online store?
I don't have an online store, but I do on my Instagram. People can commission. It's JB Horrorscapes on Instagram. I think that's the only one I have. I don't think I have anything on Facebook. So, but yeah, if anybody, I do custom orders. It just depends on what you're looking for. The only scale that I do is 6-scale. Anything somebody's really looking for. I usually mainly do horror, but if there's something somebody wanted, I'm sure I could figure something out. So.
Do you plan on being at Scarefest?
I'll be at Scarefest October. I think they were talking about doing another show, but definitely at Scarefest. So depending on scheduling. But yeah, this will be the first time we come to this one, but it's the first one. So it turned out pretty good. We're doing well.
Awesome. We appreciate your time.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And of course, if t-shirts are your thing, we caught up with our friend Ben at Monster City Madhouse. Check out some of the designs he has.
What do you got here?
So I'm Ben, and I own Monster City Madhouse. It's primarily these exclusive Halloween and classic horror shirt designs. They're a premium, true to size, unisex quality, and I kind of feature that vintage look.
So do you do the designs yourself?
I do. I come up with all the designs. I've got a handful of artists that I work with, and then a guy in Long Island, New York, does all the screen printing for me. Each one of them represents my personality in some way.
Do you have an online store? Or?
MonsterCityMadhouse.com. That's the website. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook as well.
And do you plan on being at any of the other conventions this year, or?
I feel like every week I am at some place. I've got my schedule posted. The updated one is on Instagram, and then I'll be adding a few more shows. So primarily Southeast, anywhere from Florida to Kentucky, Tennessee. So.
Let's also catch up with my friend Scott Hewitt at Scott's Variety Shop and check out some of the things he makes. Guaranteed this will be something for you horror collectors that will blow your mind.
Your items back through here.
Thank you. I'm Scott from Scott's Variety Shop, Scott Hewitt. We are from Maryland. Our store is in Pennsylvania. And then we do all of this custom work that you see behind us here. So there's all different mediums that we use. We use some 3D print. We use some original material. Like we like to make a lot of things out of wood. So the Jason piece up there is made out of oak, as well as we have the figure that's from NECA. And then we add the lighting to a lot of our products as well. Just the horror has been a passion of mine for a really long time. So we quit selling the regular stuff as much as we do, and we went and moved into this custom direction, which turned out to be a really good direction for us.
So do you have an online store, or?
So currently we're only operating out of Facebook right now, and that's just because there's only 2 of us, so we don't have enough time to do the website and the packing, the shipping. We still do all that, but we have to limit the amount of orders so that they can all be handled by 1 or 2 guys who are able to do the business.
To your right, to your left, to your right.
Do you have any new pieces coming soon that we need to know about? Or?
We really do have a few new pieces coming that we're working on right now. So we're going to expand our Resident Evil line. We're going to, so we have the Nemesis here, but we also have a 30-inch Mr. X in the works, and we have a 30-inch William Birkin, the G2 William Birkin coming up. We are currently finishing up a 3.5-foot tall Nemesis that we have. We're hoping to take that to Flashback Weekend, which is our next event, and that's in Chicago. And then we're also working on a 6-foot Captain Spaulding for SCAREFEST. So we have a few things that we're working on.
Cash separate, card together.
Got it. Okay.
So the 6-foot Captain Spaulding, roughly, what's the price range on something like that?
It just really depends on what the material cost ends up being. So on a lot of the 6-foot projects that we've done, and some of the people who have followed us on our page know that we did a 7-foot 7-inch Creature from the Black Lagoon, and he was very expensive. But when you start getting to that size, everything, the cost of the material is double. So until we can get our blank that we're going to modify, it would be very hard to put a dollar amount on that. But we've done Freddy's in the past, where we've had them. They range anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 for life-size Freddy Kruegers, and we've also done different versions of Jason that we've done with that too. So,
Is there any movie in particular that you're wanting to do that you haven't got to yet? Or?
So my passion is Hellraiser, and I have my own life-size lair at my house. So we have a life-size Butterball, we have a life-size Julia, we have a life-size Frank, and of course Julia and Frank are skinless. So we're currently working on our Chatterer to add to the lair, and then the female will probably be the one we finish after that. So we're still looking for the right pinhead head that we would like to do in a 6-foot version of him. So yeah.
We appreciate your time, Darla.
Thank you very much.
And if you are a fan of anything miniature and diorama, you need to catch up with our friends at the Mini Shop of Horrors. Check out the interview we did with them.
Can you tell us who you are and a little bit about your stuff?
Yeah, so my name's KL, and I am a miniaturist. I do a lot of horror dioramas. I make haunted villages. I make creepy doll houses, and I have an obsession with creepy octopuses.
I didn't know that. You're welcome. So how long does something like this take you?
Yeah, so the big ones up here usually take me anywhere from 2 to 3 months. The cabinets, a few days. The little books I can do in about a half an hour now because I make so many of them. It's like assembly line. The map room took me a few months. And this took me about 2 months maybe because I bought the lantern, but I took it all apart and painted it and did the shingles and stuff. So anywhere from a couple days to a couple months.
Awesome. And so your husband earlier said that these books, you could actually read them if you wanted
You
to.
sure can. Yeah, you can pick them up and look at them if you want to. Yeah.
Well, so
I can usually get 1 to 2 chapters of the original book in there.
So what is your next big project that you have in mind?
Oh, okay. So, Dawn of the Dead is my husband's favorite movie. So I'm actually making the entire mall right now. So it's about 36 inches long, and I'm hinging the roof so you can open the roof. But I am making it so as soon as you do that, zombies fall inside the mall. The fountain is really going to be working. So that is a very large, incredibly intricate project because the scale on that one is 1/4,876. So it's this tiny little thing with this gigantic mall.
And then I'm also making Dagobah from Star Wars. So
That's awesome.
those are my two big projects.
So do you have a website where people go on and order?
I do, yeah. It's just minishopofhorror.com. Yes. And I do offer free shipping on orders over $50. So.
And do you plan on being at SCAREFEST later this year?
Yeah, so I'm there every year. I'm in booth 300. It's a 10 by 20 end cap all the way in the back, so it's a huge. I'll have a ton of bigger stuff. I'll actually have the Bates Motel with me this year. I did Mother's Mansion behind it, so that one's also 36 inches, so I'll have like big stuff on display for people to see as well.
So like with the Bates Motel, what does something like that normally run?
That one's 1,500.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
No, and every time I make one, I sell it, so I feel like that's a good price point.
Wonderful, and thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And on my recommendation, if you are a fan of anything Friday the 13th related, especially hockey masks or any other mask replica, you need to check out my friends at Top Notch Replicas. I did an interview with them. Check this out.
I'm Tim Jones with Top Notch Replicas. I do Jason masks. And I've did them for about 12 years, actually, 12, 13 years.
Are you local to this area?
I live in southeastern part of Kentucky, on the eastern part of Bell County and the Cumberland Gap region.
So you do all these by hand?
Yes. What I do is I vacuum form them, and when I vacuum form them, I pull them off the plastic, and I have to drill them. I drill out the eyes, and then I put them all in like a section. I have to base coat them. And then I start a process of taking paints and doing each one in a section at a time until I get them all dried. And then I take it. Once I do that, I put clear coats on them and let them set for periods of time.
And do you have like an online store? Or
Yes, I do. Top Notch Replicas. It's on Etsy too, and you can follow me on Instagram at Top Notch Replicas.
And do you all plan on being at SCAREFEST?
We do. I'm big at SCAREFEST, actually. Most of the time at SCAREFEST, I either sell out or I do really, really well there. And we look forward to being there in October.
We will see you then.
All right. See you.
All right, guys, so what is a convention without getting to meet a couple of celebrities or picking up something for your collection? What kind of haul did I get? What did I pick up? Well, guys, short story and long story, I'm going to show you. First, we got to meet Samantha Scafidi from the movie Terrifier, Terrifier 2, and Terrifier 3. Victoria Hayes scares the shit out of me in these movies. And to meet her was really cool. She is actually one of the sweetest people ever. So if you guys get the chance to meet her, go ahead. She is absolutely awesome. And we got to meet the Wishmaster himself, Andrew DeVoff. Super nice guy, excellent gentleman to meet in person. He told lots and lots of stories about his family and his upbringing during a panel, and he can still do the Jen voice to an absolute T. And it is absolutely spine-chilling to hear it in person. Now, for the collection, I was able to pick up an absolute grail piece. If anybody knows me, they know I am absolutely obsessed with the movie Phantasm. I was able to pick up the Tall Man from NECA Toys from Phantasm at a hell of a deal. And this is, like I said, a grail piece for me in my collection. And it's going to look great on my Phantasm shelf once I get the room behind me redone. So guys, that's it. That's my recap of Spawn of Scarefest. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post more. We have Scarefest coming up in October. We have the second part of Lexington Comic Con coming up. We've got Kings Island coming up. We've got a few things coming down the pipe if travel is your thing. We always have the normal toy reviews and things here on the channel as well. So if you guys are into that, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell as well. Of course, I would like to thank Wes, Brandon, and Adrian for inviting us out again to do the media thing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And guys, with that said, do good, be good, stay legendary, and keep on collecting.